What's that? I believe so. Hopefully it didn't make everything green. Mic check 1 2. Yeah. 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 How's that? How's that sound? How's the mic check? Rooney. Lindsay's favorite. Yeah.
Oh me, oh my. I must say, my friends, it's about that time. All right. Oh my golly, oodalolly. I was sending out a tweet, Jesse, and I didn't even get a chance to see it. The damn thing was covering up my screen in that beautiful blue Jesse Spoker. Oh, how in the hell are you? Only typing. No, so that's the asthma. So that's the, you know, that's the clickety clack. Oh geez, I just hit a whole bunch of buttons, son. See, I try to be funny and look what happens. I just think I sent an email to Bill Gates somehow. How the hell does that happen with just a couple clicks? What is this, MySpace? You know? I don't think it is. Typing currently. I'm a full-on typer. I had to... Shit, what did I do? Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah? Okay. No, it wasn't Bill Gates. It was actually Bill Billington. That was a difference. That's his estranged nephew. Okay, we can close that. Okay, I think I think we could go. Yo, fuck, what is up, you beautiful soul? Oh, it is time, my friends, and I hope you are ready, because we are about to get this party started, okay? So enjoy, because here he comes. So, what do we think? What do we think? Does it look pretty good? What the hell? Figure it out. All right. Marcus Boner through the apron. Now listen, if I had the kind of power to pick up a canvas apron, I would. I don't have hair, and I don't care. I like to stream on Twitch, turn those videos into YouTube videos, and make new friends on the internet because, in real life, it's a little dicey. Oh no, Jesse's got hives. I'm turning into an avatar. What are they called? The Nami? I hate how everybody brushes over that they rode those birds with their penises. It's just... Oh, Merc. I can't wait to read that out loud. What is up, people of mine, friends and compatriots? Dare I say lovers? No, I don't, because that would be weird. But you know what I do want to say? I want to say hello. I want to say hello to my digital friends. I want to say to my real life friends, because you're not digital. You're just, the way that we are interacting is digital. Because it's important. The medium in which we interact, how we interact with each other. It truly matters because there's quality in how the message is delivered. Email is one of the most useless and counterproductive forms of communication. It has absolutely destroyed the productivity of what a short, well-directed, intentional conversation can have. That is 1,000 times more effective than any bullshit that some email could ever CC, BCC, LMNOP. Nobody gives a shit. It's all nonsense. And I cannot believe that we are essentially going to a full-on email world. All we do is communicate via one-sided conversations, or an individual is allowed to take all the time in the world for them to respond. I don't even gotta look over here. I could talk this whole time and be rude as shit and never look, right? Because of XYZ, and I don't think that's a proper way to communicate all the time. In this context, of course, it's amazing. right? Because this is the context of enjoyment. This is interactive entertainment. But if your boss, your best friend, your lover, your spouse, right? If everyone you talk to is interacting via bullshit and you never get genuine connections, what do we lose? We lose the love. So what we're going to do is we're going to not think that we're these digital people who don't exist and aren't real. That's what we are. We're going to make this connection the most genuine that it can be. Because ultimately, that's what we're here for. We're here for genuine connections. So let's go. Let's freaking go. What is up, my friends? Story teller. Let's see if we can get that thing to show up so I can read it. Wait. I don't have Firebout on. Am I hearing crickets? Is anybody else hearing crickets? I need to know that that's not just me hearing these crickets. Come on. Do it. Do it. Got this. What did that do? Nothing? Why isn't it working? It ain't working, folks. It ain't working. Story. I owe you a Coke. What the hell? Everything just turned off. Wait, okay, we're back. What is up, you beautiful people? I got nothing but nonsense going on, so let me get caught up. Storyteller Merc. 12 months, man. That's 365 years. That's like 6,000 or 60,000 hours. Hold on a minute. Let's figure this out. So there's 24 hours in a day. 24 times 365. Off the top of my head, 24 times 365 is, hold on, I'll get it in a second. I think it's 8,000. Hold on, carry the 7. 760. 8,760. No calculator. No calculator at all, right? 8,760 hours. That's unbelievable. What a year. What an unbelievable year. What a roller coaster. Uppable. Yeah, I said it. What an unbelievable roller coaster, man. Well, this will be my last streak, sadly, and it will not, because this is only the ending of your first streak. There is a million ways that our streaks will continue. Think about the number of days or the streak that we'll have in our communication. Think about how many streaks we're going to have of victories and dubs, right? Think about the streaks we're going to have of stories of our lives intertwining with each other. Those are the streaks we have to look forward to. And this particular financial streak may be over, but it's been one hell of a chapter to a whole long-ass book, right? That's how I like to think about it. Oh, yeah. Jesse! I give a shit about shit. You should. There's a few phrases in the English language that bother me more than I don't care. And even if it's something that you shouldn't care about, I truly don't like that phrase because I think it creates a mindset of bullshit. I really do. I think people replace them not caring as them not wanting to do whatever is necessary for that particular instance. Now, let me kind of describe what I'm meaning. People care a whole bunch about everything, from really big stuff that's political that's going on to really small stuff like those people don't use their blinkers and I wish they would die, right? Like, so trust me, people care the most. Nobody cares more than people who say I don't care, right? So that's what bothers me so much, because what I don't care allows you to do, I am salivating like crazy. What I don't care allows you to do is it allows you to give so many shits, but only on one side of the argument, right? I don't care about the tax code, but now you just are allowed to bitch, but you don't have to justify anything because you don't care. You're just mad about it. Let me tell you, if you're mad about it, you care. So what you should do, as soon as you've identified that you care about something because you're mad about it, now you need to evaluate. Okay, I'm mad. Is my anger justified? Yes. All right, I'm going to get educated. No, okay, I'm going to stop getting mad about it. You don't just stop at the mad part. You don't just stop at the anger and then go, this is bullshit. Because if you do that, you're just mad all the time. So anytime you feel like you're just angry about a particular topic, I truly would argue that you're probably not educated enough in it to make an opinion that doesn't cause you anger. Because true understanding of a topic, even if it's a negative topic, allows you to control the emotions that are surrounding that topic. I'm a big proponent of anger. Well, yeah, a little, but I'm also a big proponent of education. You guys know me. We got to be smart. So important that we're smart. Because if we're stupid, it's really easy to get made fun of. And some of the best jokes are about stupid people. And I love it. So, what is up, Vakin? I got to catch up. I'm so bad at this. Oh, my gosh. Vak, how are you, my goat queen? Oh, man, I miss the pictures. Are you on any cool animals now? Do you have another animal escapade coming in the near future? I'm so confused. What happened to the sub button? Oh, dear. So, yes, I am no longer an affiliate. On the Twitch. Personal decision, for no emotional reason at all. I truly believe that I can provide y'all a higher level of production by not limiting myself to one platform. By being also on YouTube and other the ability to stream, it pushes me to do better. After a year, became very complacent with what I was doing on Twitch. I felt my growth had stagnated, and so had my creativity. And I don't want to not give value. That is the last thing that you will ever see from me, right? Like, let's get hyped, right? I'm telling you, what I will never do is be lazy for long. Because I won't. I got shit that I need to do. I got stories to tell. I got people's lives to change, right? So when we hit these lows of not very creative or not streaming very much, we rebuild from that to make it better. And this is kind of the next step of the making it better, is we're making our content be elevated to a place that it can't be restricted. It's too good to just be one place. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're getting high. We're getting high as we can. And it's great. The view is cool from up here, right? And y'all come with me, man. Buckle your seatbelts. Trays in the up lock and, locked position. Pull your fucking mask down. Or do whatever you want, but just be happy because his party spaceship is taking off to Mars. Because Elon Musk is already there and his robot's been staying on Earth, just making sure that we don't blow the place up while he terraforms the fucking thing. Right? So in case you didn't know that, welcome to the modern day science, right? He's been there for like 7 years. You think hashtag Doge? He's doing that from Mars. He knows Doge to Mars. Hello? It's there. What's up, Lion? You made it, brother. Lion, how are you? Richie, oh, my heart swells as the bearded beauty comes in. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. Quick, Marcus isn't looking. Streak his wallet. I don't even carry a wallet. I have turned into just one of those weird old guys that has a beat up truck that doesn't really follow the laws anymore. Bitches about the locals, even though he is a local himself. And just doesn't give a shit. That's me. I'm the guy that stayed in the city for too long after the city stayed. Right? The next thing you know, I'm going to hook up a bunch of balloons to the streaming studio when the government comes to try to steal our land. And we're just going to zoom off to the Bermuda Triangle and find a dodo as a pet. And our whole lives will be better. There's a lot happening. I'm doing good, Lion. I'm having a good day. I'm having a real good day. Oh, thank goodness. So my next question, Line, was do you get to keep all of your credit? Because we kept Stream Elements going, and we also have Firebot going. So we want to make sure that going from affiliate, the only thing that it changed is y'all get to keep your money. Unless, of course, you want to join our Patreon or join which the Patreon might not be loaded. But we also have a donate button. But like I said, it's money. I would rather you guys hang on to it. And then when we have a cause or a reason to use our financial powers collectively, that's what I want. Right? So like, for example, I have a bunch of projects that I want to do for my dad's house. And as I'm ready to do those projects, that's what I'm going to be fundraising for, right? Like I want to paint my dad's house. So when I can do that, that's when I'll be like, all right, here's how we can make my dad's life better. Or, like, hey, I want to take Lindsay to heaven. So help me buy the poison. No, wait. Hold on. That was a lot more romantic. You guys have all seen Romeo and Juliet, right? It's basically the same thing. You just gaslight them until they love you. And then they're yours forever. Huh, baby? You know you love me. Exner! What's up, Exner? How you doing? Oh, look at all these beautiful souls in this place right now. Oh, are we having a stream off or a time off? 11 months, 16 days, 9 hours. I think that's like 7,000 days. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. Exter coming in with 1 year, 4 months, and 24 days. Exner, you're like OG. I think only like Noobster and Lindsay, Little Sis, only a few people. Lindsay, where's yours? I know you did yours, Lindsay. Oh, now we're doing some watch time. Wait, where's Richie? I don't see yours. Vox, 7 months. Unbelievable. 1 year, what is that? That'd be like 1,200 days. That's unfreaking real. Fuck you, no blinker using people. It's true though. We get mad about everything. We care about everything. So stop saying I don't care. It's a horrible phrase. It's a horrible phrase, especially when a kid says it. When a kid says it, I just want to punt that little shit. Be like, you should care about everything because you don't have the emotional capacity to not care about shit. So don't think you don't care because you're applying that phrase to an emotion that is absolute carriage. Nobody cares more than an angry person or a sad person or an invested happily person, right? Emotions are what get us in it. And if you say you don't care, that means there's no emotional attachment. You don't care about the road that you walk on. You don't care about the fly that you slap, right? Like, you care a little because it annoyed you. So there goes that argument. But you know what I mean? There's a difference between not caring and not wanting to participate in the solution. I gotta catch up. My thing is, if you don't vote, you can't bitch. As long as you vote, you have the right to bitch. I agree. I agree a lot on that one. Because as much as you can believe in the system or not, you have to at least be trying to fix the system because giving up is not an option. You absolutely can't give up. All right, I haven't told you yet. Vok, no, you have not. I have to catch up. Hello. Hold on, Chip. Oh, Chip, how are you, brother? Chip, or madam. So, Chip, I think I've asked you this maybe 7 times now. And Lindsay doesn't remember either, so get mad at her. Okay? I really feel like you have told me you're a lady, but I also feel like we have had this conversation before, and you were like, nope, I'm a dude. Like in a real dude-ish way. But then I just always want to make sure, and I don't care in like that modern day gender way. I just want to make sure, because when I know, I apply different nicknames, and knowing helps with the nicknames. And if I'm applying a bunch of dude nicknames to a lady, I just feel like it's not as funny. So I make nicknames to involve you. And also, if you don't want to tell me, I don't care enough to pressure you at all. I just want to, throw that out there. Only truly because Lindsay and I talked about it the other day. That's the funny part. I was like, is Chip a girl? Oh my gosh, I don't remember. And I only care because I feel like you've told me before. Anyway, God, conversation's hard in 2022, isn't it? There ain't nothing that says you're making progress than being able just to stumble all over your words because nobody knows what minefield you're going to step on. It's interesting, isn't it? Dogecoin to Mars. Yeah, Jesse. Elon Musk said Doge to Mars. He's actually getting sued for lots and lots of money right now. When isn't he? Because they feel like he did a crypto scam. I disagree. I could have kept going for the next few years, but I got a job. No, you did. Where was your job? That's amazing. You guys' families don't get along? Who? Lindsay and I's family? We get along wonderfully. Or I mean, Lindsay and my family? Yeah, they get along wonderfully. I'm what you would call I'm Lindsay's husband. That's if that doesn't explain how I have been welcomed into the family, I can't elaborate anymore. Because it's being Lindsay's husband has its perks. You don't gotta go to any holidays because you weren't invited, and it's you really get to kind of only live the best parts of the best, and that's my wife, and I love Lindsay to death, and I have no qualms with their family at all. I've been to the things I've been invited to, and I truly love most of her family. Anywho, is it awkward in here? Or is it just me? Oh, Lion, you behaving, man? You being good? I want to hear success, Lion. I want to hear success. I love when you come in with how you're not being a shit, but also don't lie to me. By the way, you should not lose them. Oh, jeez, I already forgot what I said. Noobster! No. What's up, man? Okay, watch. Here comes the flex. So, Noob, I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I was talking about you. I'm pretty sure Noob and Lindsay, they're the 1 and 2. I'm almost certain. So what do you got, Noob? Where are you at? Noobster, followage. Damn, Lion, 1 year, 3 months. Hot damn, brother. That's still so long. That's crazy, especially at your age. I'm literally watching you grow up. When I first knew you, you're a little shit, but I stuck with you because I believed in you. I believed that you had the ability to not be a shit, and that's why, as much as I gave you a hard time, I always cared enough to keep going. Because you don't give up on people that you feel have a future purpose. You give up as soon as you feel like you're wasting your time. But it's really easy to just be honest with somebody in a positive way. It's even easier for some reason for people to be honest in a negative way. I don't know. That's super hard for me. I don't know how to discourage someone. I don't know how to tell somebody like, no, I don't think you should open that business. Right? Like, no, I don't think you should go to this. I don't think you should do that. I really think like my first question is, well, why? Why do you want to do that? Explain it to me. I have no opinion. I want to hear why you're excited about going to this program. I want to hear why you're excited about quitting your job. I want to hear why you're excited. Like give me the pros, and then after you explain to me what you're doing, then I'll judge, and I'll tell you my opinion, and I'll tell you if I think it's smart or if I think it's stupid. And if I think it's stupid, I'll tell you how to make it smart. Now, the problem with all that, though, is it takes a lot of effort. That takes time. It takes energy. You got to want to help people. And it's hard to do that because we all got our own lives. We all got our own fucking shit going on. But I can tell you, it is way ruder to lie to somebody to make the conversation short and happy than to just say, I don't have time for this now, but I do care enough about you to make time for this later. I don't think what you're doing is right, but I don't have time to explain it right now. Do you know how hard that is to say? It's unbelievable. But do you know how good that is to say? Do you know how much of a righteous, wonderful, honest thing that is to do to somebody? And I said too, because you're doing it to them. Most people take it as an attack. Most people take it as a negative thing. And I think it's one of the biggest compliments you can give somebody. Telling somebody they're doing something wrong and in a polite and well thought out way with zero judgment will have the most positive impact on somebody's life than you would ever see from making them happy for 1 day or 1 hour. Now, there's times for happiness. There's times for, hey, we're just not going to deal with the reality of this right now because we need you to be happy enough to handle the truth. But that's not the long term. That's the salve, right? That's the pain relief. The healing comes from scraping out the bullshit. Talking about road rash, scraping out the bullshit, dealing with the pain so the real healing can start. I really got to catch up on chat. Noobster, followage, 1 year, 7 months, 16 days, uno hora. How? How is that much time passed? How is it even possible? Look at me, by the way. Anybody else notice I'm sitting behind a desk now? Anybody? We haven't even addressed the green screen because I'm 17 minutes behind in chat. Excuse me. Oh. Chip, love your face. I don't care. I just drank away those emotions. See, and I've been there too. I've done the drinking way. I was an alcoholic, a very functional alcoholic for years upon years. I made tons of money, have tons of adventures, all for the booze. But the problem is eventually you don't want to distract with all the liquor. You want to have a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not fulfilling. You can have an awesomely fulfilling life, but you want to have a more, I guess if I had to describe it for me, I want a more genuine life, right? Instead of going from awesome experience to awesome experience to amazing experience to horrible experience to the roller coaster of the up and down, the proverbial dry humping of life, right? With no true climax. You just eventually go limp and die, right? So as our roller coaster goes up and down, we want to appreciate the peaks and minimize the valleys. And I've learned that vices are a great way of maximizing the extremes of our emotional range. Like if you want to have a great time, drink some liquor. And if you are a fun drunk, you will truly have a wonderful time. And then you'll pay for it later, right? And there's tons of medical reasons to not drink liquor, but at the end of the day, there's tons of medical reasons to not do anything at all. So as we decide what's best for our life, you start to make an evaluation. Am I still doing better? Am I still living the life that I'm happy and proud to tell people about? Not the past stories, right? How long is your last victory? Is the story you're telling people when you catch up longer than a year old? Or are you like, oh man, last month I closed this deal completely, just boom. Right? A couple weeks ago I built this shed, slapped up some paint on her. I've been wanting that shed for like 6 months, right? Because your goals should be short. You should have tons of successes. From daily, weekly, monthly, yearly success. And you should always have these things that you're working towards that is giving you satisfaction. Because what a lot of times have fallen into is I chase that big goal. I chase that huge goal, right? Like I want to be emperor of everything. I want to change the whole world. I want to entertain the billions, right? I want to be the very best, right? And no one ever was. I thought about singing the whole song. I'm going to save you from it. I sing a pretty good Pokemon. So, stop, Mark. Calm down. Now all I can think about is the Pokemon theme song. Right? But essentially, I forgot what I was saying. Fucking dang it. I totally forgot. Damn it. I lost it. Shit. I was on a good one, too. The Pokemon got me again. Don't do it. I could sing the whole thing. And I'm trying to just sing it in my head and not sing it out loud because it's a little embarrassing. And I'm literally, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm on the second Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Okay, that's all you're getting. I'm done. I'm done singing Pokemon. I'm done. Okay, all right. So do you guys take me more serious with the desk, with the green screen? I kind of forgot I wasn't sitting at that desk. I looked over them like, damn, that looks really good. And then I was like, oh yeah, green screen. Man, how much time has it been? It's only been 37 minutes. I could have swore it's been 24 hours. Subathon. You can't subathon if you're not an affiliate, idiot. I know. Are you lost? Yeah. Are you distracted by how behind in chat you are? Yeah, I am. And because of that, I think you guys need to hear a word from our sponsor. I had to. I'm pulling the parachute. Where the chickens at? They're at chickensonly.com. chickens. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You all just saw that. Every one of you. Every one of you just saw that. Am I proud? Oh, yeah. Should I be? Oh, yeah. Do you know how long it took me to do that? Too long. Do I see all the bullshit? Absolutely, I do. Do I care? No. No, I don't. Because I'm not very good at cutting out chicken heads. I'm not very good at blending layers, as you could. I'm not a Photoshopper. Okay, I can make great cinematic events. I'm working on the Photoshop. Richie Cranium was created 3 years, 7 months, 7 days. Oh, if that said 7 hours, we were going to buy a lottery ticket. 7 months, 37721. I feel like that's something. Doesn't that mean something? 10 years. Sheesh. Yeah, Noobster's got an old ass account. 10 years, 4 months. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm jumping over some chats. I'd like to be called Dude and Bro. Thank you. You got it, Dudesky Brohanovich. And in my world, you're all dudes, right? Who knows the song, right? She's like, I'm a dude. She's a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, I'm a dude. She's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, Emma Doom. What is up? He's a dude. M-Dude's a dude. Hey. Okay, I gotta calm down. So here's the thing. I don't drink coffee, ever. I don't take supplements, really, ever. I take a couple medicines to control my acid reflux. And outside of that, I live a relatively non-stimulated life, minus a few very natural exceptions. Right? So every now and then I drink these things right here, right? And they're good. Not sponsored. I totally would, though. I would pimp these like you wouldn't believe. But they're very good. But they do. So now hear me out. Now give me the respect I deserve, because this V8 plus energy, that's, getting a little jittery, 80 milligrams of caffeine. Now compare that to a leading energy drink, 80 milligrams. A brewed cup of coffee, 90 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so apparently it pushed me over the edge. It's too hard. V8 Energy Black Cherry is too hard. I can't do 2 of them. Only awkward since I arrived. You beautiful soul of a human being, M. Doom. How are you, man? It was great talking to you. Oh, even though it was brief. I like to hear from my peoples. I look up to M. Doom. He's got a lot of gusto when it comes to consistency. As much as he probably has a bunch of examples on how he XYZ haven't done GSW, at the end of the day, how people perceive you is a good indicator on your success. Are you doing things right? Are you doing things well? And from my perspective, I've always really looked up to M. Doom from wow, he just consistently does it. He's always posting a short. He's always streaming when he says he's gonna. He actually pushes the go live button. It's so important. It's a maturity, I think, it helps. It really helps. So M. Doom, thank you for being you. Thank you for being who you are. And keep impressing me, brother, because you do. You really do. I do miss the goats. So if you would have stayed in that program, Vok, and you probably told me where you got a job, I hope it's great. I hope your job is amazing. Oh, you work in finance now, doing something with my previous diploma. So you just became the goat queen for fun, and now you're doing the diploma that you had before. Well, that's interesting. I think I have Mark just been vibing. Hell yeah. If you're not getting in trouble, you're going to school when you're supposed to, you're not having the popos chase you around, I think you're doing all right. You can be screwing around. Just don't be a loser. As long as people aren't losers, you're so good. Because you're allowed to fail. Failing doesn't make you a loser. Being a loser makes you a loser. If you're trying constantly and failing while you're trying, a lot of times that just means you don't possess the skills to succeed where your effort will 100% allow you to succeed. Right? So for people who just every time I try, I fail. I'm like, well, tell me about it. Well, every week I go try to get a job. I can't get one no matter what. It's like, that's awesome. That's the hardest part. Okay, so what are your skills? I was in porn for 50 years. Well, first of all, stop putting that on your resume because there's clearly no transferable skills, right? So again, it's not that person's lack of effort that is leading to their failure. It's their lack of, they got to know what qualifies as a job skill. Those little things. And honestly, there's so much information out there on that. There's no excuses. But with that being said, it's tough to keep your gusto going, when you're tired. So it's just, at the end of the day, if we reward people who try and don't help people who don't, the way we help people who don't try is we always tell them to. It's like, hey man, you need to get a job. I know everything is awful, but at the end of the day, you need one. And if you get one, it'll fix most of these problems. And again, that's not mean. You're not being mean to that person. And if they're like, well, I literally can't work because my body doesn't work. It's like, okay, so now we got to solve that problem. But at the end of the day, none of that is judgment, but none of that is just blindly helping and making people feel good. You're not helping anybody by just making them feel good. I don't know why I keep going back to that, but does that match the original point? But yeah, anyway, Lion, proud of you. Proud of you for being good. I want goats. You did. You're the only reason I'm not a shit. I doubt you're the only reason you're not a shit. I just nudged you. I nudged you into unshittiness. Because you were, and now you're not. And it makes me proud every time I catch up with you. Paul Will 123. Can you remember exactly 368 days ago? Dude, I can barely remember 368 minutes ago, which would be what? 60, carry the 7, at least, what is that, an hour? God, I am just full of stupid today. Yo, Fletcher family. Markus knows things. I do know things. I know a bunch of things. And let's see, what time is it? It is almost time for Markus Knows Things. How are you? Hey, Miss Marcus, I'm hanging in there. How are you? Oh, look at these amazing souls. I'm a fun drunk until I get too drunk, then I get sick and go to sleep. See, and Richie, when I did used to drink, I'm a fun drunk until I got too drunk, and then I would get angry. And then I would disappear because I would be embarrassed that I got angry in front of the people that I love. And it was never boring. It was never boring. I need that famous Markus pep talk. Yeah, let's go. I'm always here for the pep talks. I get down on the pep talks. Listen, now if you need some pepping, Markus got some talking. You put those two words together, I'm pretty sure that's called pep talking. But just take off the and you got pep talk, right? So we're that close. Markus pep talk. Actually, is that a good segment, Markus pep talk? I'm never going to catch up. Oh, I just did. There you go. I just did. Chip, I got so derailed by that Pokemon theme song. I can't even put it to words. I was on a roll. I was 2 chapters ahead on that rant. I was going. I was taking notes. I had little cliff notes in the margins in my brain, and I was like, all right, there's a joke there. That I pause for laughter. Okay, and then all of a sudden, I had to say the Pokemon theme song, and it completely stole all of my brain matter. It took every single thought that I had just thought out for the last 45 seconds, and it erased it completely. And I literally, in my mind, was singing the Pokemon theme song so I could get it out of my mind. And now it's back. Thank you. I could get it out of my brain so I could keep doing the stream without having to sing Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. See, that's, you might go straight to the end. Right? But the best part is in the beginning, man. When those drums come in and the guitar, it's like dun 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 dun. I wanna be, because this was a kid's show in the 90s or whatever it was. I think it was the 90s. And it just, we never saw something like that over here in the US, right? We didn't have a lot of anime exposure. So as we got exposed, that was our first, and it was amazing. It just, The way it came in is just so epic. Like, who hasn't seen the Pokemon theme song? Like, is it right to watch it? Because I really can't tell you how good the original was. Oh, and I worry so much that it's like, there's like a remastered one that's not the one that I knew 150 years ago. Exner. All right, hey, look at Marcus, right? Come on. Do you love this? I need some feedback on the green screen. VA is too hard for Mark. It's true, Richie. It's true. See, I'm gonna be up well past 8:30 because of this. How are you doing, Richie? I'm finally caught up. I can slow her down, take a breath. I love the green screen. Yes, sister! I absolutely can use the overlays as intended, and I can't iterate how much I love it. I love it. All right, we got to do this. Oh, God. That good? I mean, okay, listen. Okay, you got a picture. Listen. You got to picture little Marcus, okay? Little Marcus sitting. I couldn't sit cross-legged. I was too fat as a kid. Trying to sit cross-legged best I can. Usually kind of leaning on the side because that's how fat kids sit. So I was leaning on the side in front of the TV. I don't even know. What, Saturday morning? And all of a sudden, I was so influenced by television, y'all. I don't think you understand. It was different. It was different for me. I found a lot of companionship in the characters of the shows that I watched. And I related always to the heroes. And I'm so thankful for that. Because I truly put between the shows that I watched and the reinforcing support that I got through my folks, like I embodied the heroes of the entertainment that I watched. And it was amazing because they were heroes. It was morally right. Kid shows, there wasn't this moral ambiguity of good is kind of evil and evil is kind of good. Sure, every now and then they would throw a challenging concept to kind of make a child think about a more adult experience. But at the end of the day, for the most part, the mission was clear. The message was clear. Be good. Be a hero. Save people. Good people save people. That's all it was. It wasn't complicated. It wasn't, well, you save them if they say this, or you save them if they look like this, or do this, or, open their mouth and bend over. Like you just saved everyone. The only bad people were the ones who were hurting others. This is what I grew up with, and this is what big boy sitting on the side, Marcus, it's what he looked like. It just, eyes open. Oh, probably eating a bunch of hot dogs and cereal at the same time. I don't know. I absolutely had a mullet. And Lindsay, if you get a chance, if that picture is accessible, will you grab me that picture? All right, sorry. Like the guitar, come on. Because here's the difference right now, okay? So if Pokemon was made now, there would be, like, the protagonist would be these people who were anti-animal abuse. Because they conflate the artificial fake world where these mythical creatures that shoot fire out of their holes they love it. They are like, woo! I can't wait to almost die. I love fighting. This is what I was made for, right? This isn't animal abuse, right? This is not real life. But a lot of that stuff gets conflated because people think that because they're seeing the fake version of it, they therefore think that the real version of it is not okay. And I can tell you what, the only people that happens to are the ones who are not told that it's different, okay? A buzzword that I've heard lately is, what is it? Realistic or replicatable violence, right? So they look at these old cat and mouse, oh gosh, Tom and Jerry cartoons for back in the day, and they say, see, a kid could see that anvil, recognize an anvil in the home, and then take an anvil and uppercut the sister. And it's just like, first of all, what behavior is being taught that a child believes that it's okay to uppercut the sister with anything, let alone a deadly iron or a big ass piece of metal iron? Okay, and that's the conflation. That's where we're applying dumb logic to something that logic doesn't apply to. The way you stop kids from uppercutting their sisters with irons is you have a present parent that can teach the difference between reality and falsity. Now, the biggest problem that we have in nowadays is the narrative has been changed that parents aren't capable because of the reality of financial situations to be there. The time allowed to parent is gone because the expectation of what our life should be has completely changed. Before, we work towards a necessity to propagate our joy. Now, what was once deemed a necessity is, or not a necessity, a luxury is now viewed as a necessity. And as much as I wish that reality could be true to where everyone can have a smartphone and everyone can be successful and own a house and have money and never struggle and never be poor, right? And I would love that to be the truth for everyone. But the more realistic truth is we have to create a world where those who truly work hard to succeed have the best opportunity to, knowing that the odds of truly succeeding the way that we want to, because humans always reach for the next thing, is almost impossible for most. And a lot of people will live a lot happier life if they adjust what their happiness is defined by more than how can I become happy externally. Like, if you don't know what the end goal of the race is, are you really competing or are you just running forever? You're not in a race if it never ends. So you need a goal, you need a finish line, or you'll really never succeed. You'll never be able to go, yeah, right? So setting goals is important. It's really important. C-Town. What's up, dude? C-Town, don't you lurk on me. We got stuff to talk about. But after we finish this. Searching for these Pokemon. So again, I have to say it again. The way that they portrayed even the fake worlds back then was such a good message. This little dude is like, how old is he? 12? He might not even be 12. Too old. Richie, get out of here. You can't be a nerd and not watch Pokemon. Come on. If you were one of those sports guys. Right? But, and he just, hey, go out into the world, 12-year-old. Still a kid, not an adult, but being given responsibilities to aspire to. Like, what an amazing message for a kid to see. It's like, oh man, this kid's just doing it all on his own. Nobody's helping him. He's getting struck by lightning. Birds are pecking him all the time. But look at him go. He just perseveres through every single time. He sacrifices himself every single time for the good of his friends, good of his Pokemon, good of everything. It's what a message. What an unbelievable message. Yeah, my eyes. So tell me what show right now is encouraging courage, right? Our courage will pull us through. And I just realized I can't even post this on YouTube because it's a song. I mean, I don't want to keep. I'll stop. I'll give it a break after this one. But you teach me and I'll teach you. I'm telling you, y'all, there is more moral goodness in this 3-minute, 18-second theme song than the last 7 years of children's shows made. It's unbelievable. We're doing the kids a disservice. We are. I've watched modern day cartoons. I love cartoons. We need more of this. We need more of it. Gotcha. All right, so I don't care about the rest of these. I don't know. As soon as he put on his glove, you're out of my Pokemon world, right? So, sister, how good does this look? Huh? Tell me this doesn't look absolutely beautiful. Because you can't. Because it does look absolutely beautiful. File. What's up, File? How you doing, dog? How you doing? Oh, man. Exner. What? I don't know, Exner. The only thing I hope for is that everyone has the same opportunity to be successful. Absolutely. And I feel we were there. I do. The invention of the internet empowered everyone. Anyone who has access to it. There's never been a time in history where the lowest common denominator of success, like the lowest rung of finance required to enter into either the workplace or the business landscape. There's never been a time in the world where normal everyday people could become millionaires and completely change their financial situation in the matter of months. It's nuts. It's wild. And that's why we're here. I really think that's why we're in the situation that we're in. Welcome back, Vok. It's true. We've lost the appreciation for what it means to earn success. Now everybody is being born with a silver spoon in their mouth, even the most poor. And I don't want to hear it. I intimately understand poverty. Intimately. And it's not a long time ago. But I don't say that as like a woe-is us. I say that as you have two choices. You can live a shit life, or you can live a shit life that you're trying to not live a shit life. And even if your entire life is failure, you will still be happier than if you just did nothing and took life straight up the frickin' culo. Because life is coming. Life will hit you every day, no matter what. And I say fight, because the stronger you get, the more you can tell life to sit the fuck down. And it goes from being this, unconquerable monster to a little bitch that you just put in the corner and say, just shut up. I don't even have to deal with you. I will flick you into oblivion. I know you'll come back, life, but you can't stop me. And that's what you should do. Constant improvement. If you're hungry, learn to cook. Right? And it sounds facetious, but that's what I did. I promise. If you don't think you can afford food, learn how to cook. Because the second you learn how to cook, you realize you can take one bag of rice and make 40 different meals out of it. It's true. Whew. I got my ICT exam. Don't know what that is. But I want to know what it is. And I have a qualification in graphic design and coding at the age of 15. Woo! Let's go. Hey, Lion, I'm coding. Did you know that? Did you check out some of my video games that I posted to the YouTube? Yeah, it's very cool, actually. Coding is okay. I don't mind coding. Game design is very fun. Putting it all together and watching the video game actually turn into something, boy howdy. It is such a satisfying thing when there's no errors, there's no bugs, and you push play and you push WASD and it moves. Oh, baby. Ping, ping. Like, I can tell you right now, the satisfaction that comes. Exner, why are you looking at me strange? The satisfaction that comes from getting that coding right. Ooh, bud. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know what always worries me, Exner, when I see you make a face is because I do get so caught up in my thoughts. A lot of times, very shortly after I say them, they're not in my like frontal memory anymore. So until I'm reminded what I said, I truly don't know. Like when I get off of stream and I hit stop streaming, I couldn't tell you, oh, what'd you talk about on stream? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't understand. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you. But then if I watch back the VOD, it's like, oh yeah, it starts coming back to me, right? And I just wonder if that's similar for performers. You know, next time I see somebody who's like a performer, performs in front of people, I'm gonna ask them if they've ever kind of had that. Because it's a little bit disembodied, right? Which is interesting. No, I was a pothead. I might have already had children this show. Richie, aren't you in your 30s? No, you just got to your 30s. I'm just kidding. I remember the conversation. You're only like 6 years older than me, Richie. What are you talking about? Like we're this a strange generation. Maybe you weren't as much of a nerd as me, though. I was a big TV watcher, Richie. I was. I loved cartoons. I watched so many cartoons. And my friends had the cards. So my friends had the cards. And I stole a lot of all of their cards because I couldn't buy cards. Get out of town, we could afford Pokemon cards. So all of my cards have been acquired through negotiating, trading, like, hey man, I will give you this pound of rocks, this bag of rocks. They're shiny rocks. And they're nice rocks. I washed them and everything for that holographic Charizard right there. And guess who ended up with a holographic Charizard? That's right. I still have my holographic Charizard. I still got it. So it just goes to show you don't need money and you don't need to steal, but it helps to be happy, or it helps to be charming if you want a good deal. I got to write that one down. I can make that something. Yo, what's up, File? What a world of events. Had 40 to 70 viewers on the tick. Hot damn. Within the past few days, just to get my life suspended. Oh, your live suspended for hate speech. You hateful, internalized, misogynistic bigot. What did you say? How dare you, File? I thought I knew you, man. And here I find out you're an externally motivated, internalized misogynist. How dare you? That sucks, brother. That super sucks. 40 to 70. Ah, damn. I bent my thing. God dang it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Look, I put a bend in her. Wait. Oh. Can you tell? Look, there's a bend in her. I can't ever have nice things. I'll get it. There we go. So how long you suspended for? Oh, man. That's crazy. At least numbers are going up. Hey, brother. That's good. So hopefully you get that unbanned soon. That's so unfortunate. Marcus just said that life's gonna fuck us in the ass. I did. And Richie, you got 3 choices. So I'd say pick your favorite asshole and roll with it, brother. Because that's all he can do. That's all he can do. I mean, I'm more implied. Exner, that's why you're giving me the big eyes. I see. That's why you're giving me the big eyes, because Richie had to less subtly explain exactly what I was implying. Yeah, I saw they're very basic, but you get there, you're never told to learn. Is that a good thing that you totally forgot everything? Well, no, because I mean, I would like to think when I really get on those rolls, like those thoughts, or like the fake stories. I hate when I forget the fake stories, because a lot of times I already have the ending to the fake story, but I'm improvising to get to the ending. But if I lose the ending during the improvisation, Oh, sweet merciful tits. It is the most frustrating thing in the world to all of a sudden not remember how you're going to end this extremely elaborate fake story that you just made up in your head. Those are the ones that frustrate me the most, because I just am like, oh, I know it was so funny, but now I don't have a punchline. You know, but the more you do it, the better you get. Vaken, I need, so you're doing some finance. I'm assuming you're happy. You love what you're doing. Is this a good move? Is this a happy move? When are you going to buy your first goat? Oh, so many things. I got all the questions. I'm 40 and I had kids in 19. Oh, Richie. So that's very similar to my folks. They're older than you, obviously, but they had the children's when they were young. And see, I'm an old man. See, but 19, we're talking Pokemon, right? So if you're like 6 years older than me, right? So I'm 34 or 35. You're either 5 or 6 years older than me, okay? That means when Pokemon came out in 91, how old were you in 91? See, but that doesn't work either, because if I was only 4 in 91, 88 to 89, 89 to 90, 90, 91, or did it come out in 93? I need some dates here, people. So, but still, so what were you watching in the 90s then? Because, like, you probably, did you watch Doug and Salute Your Shorts and, like, that era of Nickelodeon? Richie, he will get there. No, I try to get there. See, Exter knows. Exter's been, you all have been here long enough at this point, man. Oh, I hate when I miss chat. Noob, if you said goodbye, I love you. If you're still here, I love you. And regardless of what you're doing, I love you. Kids at 19, respect. Hey, man. I mean, so here's, in my opinion, here's the biggest thing that I missed out on by waiting to have the chitlins, right? So by not having the children at a young age, if/when I ever do have any children's, I'm going to be old, right? So when they're 20, let's say I have one tomorrow, right? When they're 20, I'm going to be almost 60. I'm going to be in my 50s. And that's, you know, I ain't doing too good in my 30s. So I can only hope that my body is together when I'm 50, right? So that's kind of the biggest thing that there's so many reasons to wait financially, responsibly, you know, etc., life experience, all the stuff. But I can tell you right now, my parents had us when they were very young, and they got to continue being young while we were growing up. And there was something valuable to that, because I most certainly now, you know, if I were to raise children, I'm going to raise them very differently than I would have if I would have had them when I was young. So as much as, you know, having children at a young age can be an enormous burden, and if you're not ready for children, you shouldn't have them. But if you are ready and you do, the age, you know, there's pros and cons to all of it. So I guess there's no ultimate point to that statement, other than that's kind of my opinion, I don't personally think there's a right age to have children. There's medical reasons to do it earlier, but from like a societal standpoint, it's kind of what's your life like? Is it kid ready? Pop one out. If it's not, you probably shouldn't. If it's not and you do, rock and roll. It's time to party. If you never have kids, I mean, as long as you're happy, rock and roll, you know? Because, like, it just, I don't know. Ultimately, I've seen both sides of the fence when it comes to children's, you know? Oh. So, yeah, rock the Casbob, peoples. TikTok Live is suspended until July 7th. Oh, they got you on the weekend. Or they got you over the 4th. That's lame. Probably the 5th time this happened. So someone's just coming in and reporting you for your internalized, externally motivated, introvertedly expedited misogyny. I got it, man. I see it. It's hard. It's a hard minefield to navigate. TikTok is going to do that. See, and I don't like TikTok because they spy so much. There's just the amount of spying that TikTok does it's immoral. And I don't jive with it. I know I post TikTok here and there, but I don't have the app. I don't think anybody should have the app. It's dirty. It's dirty. You know, I truly love the platform as an idea. I just don't believe in its business practices. That's the biggest thing. I start this Friday, but I met them and they are nice. Pay is really good. I like office hours. Hey, holidays, weekends, afternoons. I mean, there's a lot of joy that can be derived from having a schedule and knowing what to expect during that schedule. I can tell you that right now. So, yeah. Exner redeems. Marcus, drink something. I do need to. My throat is absolutely parched, and I don't have my water. Whew. Thank you, Exner. Appreciate you. Marcus, drink something. Without the smile. Yeah, that's why I don't have TikTok. Yeah, I mean, TikTok's cool. It's got a great algorithm. I think what it does better than anybody else. So that just stop the bullshit and you'll get even more people on your site. That's one thing that so many of these giant corporations don't understand is we're not as ignorant as we used to be. We know what you're doing. We have people who do nothing but care about privacy. They do nothing but research how companies are stealing our privacy. We know now you can't get away with it like you used to. And they can, but only for so long. And I love business. I got no problem with billionaires. Trillionaires, go get them, right? It ain't on us. It ain't on you to give me dick. I don't expect any of it because I feel like the moment we do, that's when we give them even more power. We are saying that because of rich people, we can't succeed. And that mentality will rot your brain and you will immediately become demotivated to be successful. And it's just wrong. It's the wrong thing to take. So, you know, it's not their fault they're successful. It's not their fault we're not successful. Okay, you can blame them as much as you want. But right now, in 2022, with the internet and the world the way it is, the biggest threat to your ability to make money is honestly the government. They're the ones that are trying to make it so that people can't make money on the internet the way they do. They're the ones that pass laws that tax the money you make on the internet to where it used to not be the case. So make sure you have your enemies in the right place, and make sure that your enemies aren't dictating what you do, but you're just keeping an eye on them and doing your best to not be affected by what they're doing. So I'm a bit addicted to the talks. Hey, you and everybody else, the wife is, the family is, everybody's addicted to the TikTok. It takes a high level of crazy, right, to not do so many things that could make you happy. Simply out of principle. So you're good. No judgment here. I feel that the tick is a social experiment to make us have zero attention span, so we just comply. So yeah, welcome to some of my crazy. So everything's a social experiment. I think that TikTok didn't start as that though. I think that what they do is as a new thing comes out that grasps the attention of the people. And this is all across the world. The wheel, flowing water, pooping in a toilet, right? Having cars, delivering information through print, delivering information through radio, delivering information through television, delivering information through the internet, controlling information through everything, right? Like that. Anytime that there's been some sort of technological or cultural revolution, it has led to less freedoms for the people, because the convenience and freedom are a direct trade. It's true. Think about it. The convenience of having a vehicle, we traded the freedom to travel anywhere we want. By being able to drive, we gave up our freedom to go in diagonals. We gave up our freedom to cross streets, right? So picture not a street, but we gave up our right to walk freely, because if it's a road, you can't transfer. So the advancement was huge. Look at all the progress. I'm not saying progress doesn't happen, but I'm also saying that they both exist at the same time. Okay. Most conveniences come at the price of freedom of choice, freedom of ability to just truly do whatever you want, but it also comfort. And there's something to be said about comfort. Sure, you could say, we can get rid of all technology and we'll go back to milking our own goats with our hands and churning our butter. And hey, at least I'll be able to walk diagonal across my field. So there's clearly a give and take, but we use the examples that are good: roads, technology, buildings, common courtesies that develop by living in a city, right? Common courtesies that develop by creating a road system that involves merging and letting people in and making space for others. All of those are great. But the moment that we basically trade our freedom for comfort, I want free internet. You can track me. I don't care. As long as you give me free internet, you can look up my ass every year just to make sure I don't have prostate problem, right? I kind of contrived medical and technological. So it's a better example. Sure, I want a phone in my pocket so that I can be connected to everybody at every moment for all of my life. That's amazing, actually. That is an amazing advancement in technology. Is the freedom of privacy worth the gain? I got nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal. Okay, that's fine. But what if a law changes and you weren't a criminal then and you are a criminal now? That has happened right now. Canada has jailed comedians. The UK, Europe, there is tons of examples of people being prosecuted for past social media or internet usage. The US, shit has been happening like that. People who speak out are being jailed. Canada, don't even be started on that. So there is a trade-off to that convenience. And it's really important for us as a people to know when we say no more convenience at the expense of my freedom. Because I think too many people see freedom as like, freedom, woo, woo. No. Freedom is just your ability to live a life uninterrupted. And that is the truth. If you want to do something great, you have the right to try. That's freedom. You don't have the right to succeed. You don't have the right to be supported. You don't have the right to anything other than the ability to attempt it. And if I truly believe, if that is the way that we spoke, if that is how our collective energy pushed society in that direction, the progress that we would make towards being basically superhumans, the technology advancements, the medical advancements, the general concept of what it means to be a human would excel 1,000x if we just simply took personal responsibility for our lives with a focus on community support. It's you appreciate everything and you expect nothing. And if that's the life you live, you will almost always receive more than you give. I believe. And it doesn't always work, but I promise you, if that's your brain, you're going to be happy your whole life. So yeah. I have a YouTube addiction, same Vok. We literally only watch YouTube. We truly only watch YouTube. I still don't understand you people that shit in your house. Richie, listen, okay? It's important to poop inside. There are only a few things that truly separate us from animals. Plumbing is one of the most important. You know better than anybody in this world how important it is to protect the asshole. So I don't want to hear this. We should all be pooping in holes, okay? I've dug poop holes in the military. I've had to poop in holes in the woods when I was living in the woods. Poop holes are the worst. So I say go plumbing. Thank you, Mr. Crappier. Mr. Crapper. And long live Abraham Poopy Bottom. Those are all my heroes. All my toilet heroes. I try to only use TikTok on my business phone. That's smart. That's very smart. I have YouTube addiction. I'm afraid of what will happen when I download the TikTok. So I would personally say don't do it. If you've never dipped into TikTok, don't do it now. Don't do it ever. Don't do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it yesterday. But from a business perspective, there's nothing better right now for growth than the TikTok. If you capture the algorithm of the TikTok, you're going to kill it. TikTok is enormous for content creation. But it takes a lot of work. I can't do the research to be able to do the TikTok. It's too much. It's too trendy. I'm what you call a after the fact trender. Oh, we're saying sheesh? And then I'll say sheesh in like 2025. I can't wait till sheesh comes around. I'm all about it. And so you end up like me. Wait. Oh, you no. See, and Exner's giving you a warning too, Vok. Okay. I was in the TikTok for a while, and it immediately funneled me into political TikTok, and I got so into it. And I probably, now that I think about it, I should go back and delete some of those stupid I mean, none of them were stupid. I'm not ashamed of anything. But also, just TikTok's gross. Oh, you heard Carl. You heard Carl, and I can tell you right now, Exter, Carl's on his way. Carl's on his way to getting his ass kicked. All right, my friends. Now listen up. Hold on. We're dropping some frames here. No. Wait for it. I'm having a little bit of an internet fluctuation. Stand by for applesauce. All right, I got green. I'm seeing green. Lindsay, could you grab my water, please? No. No, I got a green bar. I got a green bar. I got my back. Come back. Return to Marcus. Don't you butt me, Exner. Refresh, maybe? Hand. Refresh. We should be good now. We should be good. I know that perspective is crazy, isn't it? All right, my friends. Are we back? Is everyone good? Are we good? I think we're good. I got green bars. I got a bald head. And it's time. It is time for Markus Knows Stuff. Isn't that a tune? Isn't that a tune? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have had a lot of fun making those little promos, scene transitions. The lag was big. What the hell? All right, I gotta work on that. Yeah, that lag was big. I don't know why it started so aggressively. So what I need to do, I think I need to put like a little buffer on the beginning and on the end so that there's a black screen so that there's not like an audio, kind of deal. Because that's not a stinger transition. That's just me playing a video that I made through VLC. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, File. Thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. It is time. Because on today's Markus Knows Stuff, we're not only going to conquer this Wordle, we're not only going to conquer this Quirtle, but we're also going to understand women. I was kind of hoping that would be a thumbnail. Wasn't. So if you're ready, let's show Wordle. Who's the real smarty? Let's go. Wow. Sorry, youngster. How in the hell? We have never been let down so powerfully by penis before. Never. Never. Wait, you don't have audio? Oh, there. Oh, God damn it. I'll have to add that music later. Listen how epic this is. I was like building it up with the music. Oh, you're funny. Okay, hold on. A-U-D-I-O. But that's a double I. Okay, what? Okay, hold on. All right, let's get it third try. Third try. Here we go. So we got... We already have an E. I really want it to start with a D. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. D-O-N. No N. No N. Duped. No E. Dirty. Ooh, oh, that's an I. Oh, man. See, and that's why, you know, let's see. Drain, another I. Drawn, another N. Dreed. Dropped. Droop. What about droop? I like droop a little, but we got a U for drums. Dude, File, I am too, man. I'm very excited. We got a lot to talk about. I kind of like droop. Kind of like droop. Vok, you beautiful soul. You have a wonderful evening, a beautiful night's rest, and an amazing morning in the morning. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was a close one. So, that was a good one. Oh, you guys make me so happy. D-R-O. So we know it's not an N. Droat is not a word. Bless me. Woo, that one almost took my head off. It actually moved my headphones. Yay, Richie, welcome to the YouTube, brother. Thank you, Exter. Hey, is it Gesundheit in it's not Dutch. You speak Dutch. How do you say bless you in your native tongue there, Exter? Richie, what is your experience between YouTube and Twitch? So it's not droop. It's not drown. Drode? Drode's not a word. Drown. I can only think of drown. I don't, okay. So N and W is a waste. So, is there a different droop? Drope? Drow? Gesundheit! That's probably how the Germans say it. Dutch. Okay, so it is Dutch. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you showed me your amazing swimming certificate. So I don't think Gesundheit will fit though. Gezu. No, it doesn't. Yeah, well, it's similar. So that's Giz. Is it Gesundheit? No, it's. I gotta think Norwegian, not German or Swedish. It is because it's Durkin, right? Erkin, Virgin. Is it the Virgins? I gotta hit the accent. Gesundheit. No, that's German again. Okay. What if? Wow, easy. Oh, geez. Here we go. All right. What if we went with? It's not. It's broken. Oh. Okay. So. Drone, but it's no E. Droned. Oh, I want it to be drone, and there's no N, so it's both are wrong. Gesundheit. Is it Gesundheit? Gesundheit. All right, I'll stop. What about? Okay, that was a waste. And I'm embarrassed. Drown, droop, drop, drops, but it's not S or P. Drops, drove, no E. Dravy, droke. Is droke a word? Droz. Drazy. Droz? I don't think droz is a word. It can't be broke. It starts with the DRO. I keep going to drought. Drop. No P. Drown. Droop. Yeah. No, come on. We gotta get this. I don't want to go to the fifth one. Drowsy? That's not how you spell drowsy. All right, man, I gotta head out. Definitely gotta talk about things later on. I'll try to get my schedule figured out soon. So far, I'm planning on 13th being okay. Let's go. The sooner you let me know, the better. So let me know, my dog. I know, I got nothing either. I can't think of it going on that day. I love it. File. It's going to be a combining effort of two great entities, and the amount of idea generation that we're going to have is just going to be bar none, man. And I love it. Drop. Those are all bad guesses. What do I got left? Tons of word. This is not what should be playing. There we go. It'll be awesome. Do you care if I post anything? Of course not. No. This is if you want to stream, if you need overlays, if you need stuff, man, let me know. This is about growth and prosperity. So the more we pimp it out, the better. You know what would really help File if you gave me not the answer, but something. Droll. Nope. I love it, dog. I love it. Let's just go with it just what could DR That's not a word. Droll is poop in Dutch? Well, I'm doing droll at this Wordle, I'll tell you that. I'm doing lots of droll right now. I mean, it can't be drove. I'm gonna feel so stupid. What? Droll? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, buddy. I can't believe it. Droll was the word, Exner. Droll. D-R-O-L-L. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. All right, that makes me happy. Okay, Wordle, you can suck it. It's time for Quirtle. Okay. So, here we go. Just because, you know, apparently it's a word. Bastards. All right. So we started with troll. We got to start with penis. Oh, no. Okay, we're just being let down. Left and right. Applesauce. Okay, so. Peace out, brother. Have a great stream. File. You're a beautiful soul, brother. Shoot me in the Discord, and I will hit you up with a DM. Yeah, I said the words I said. I don't know what any of them mean. It's getting hot in here. All right. So what do we got here? So we got an E and an I. I'm going to start with F-E. Feety. Feker. Fecal, but I already have an S. Figo. You don't have audio? Do you still not have audio? FEA. Oh. My bad, my bad, my bad. I'm trying to get a couple very specific letters out of the way. All right, REA. Oh, gosh, audio. Is it because of all the vowels? AUDIO. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, AUDI. What is that supposed to be? Audit? Okay, bagoosh. Okay, hold on. Listen, we got this. We got this. All right, so we're gonna go with TRAE. It's not a word. EA. I don't know. Ooh, I do like treed. I didn't know treed was a word. I do like tread. I do like tread. And it gets us a D. But we have had a D. We've had a D right here. So it ain't tread. We had a D already. We had an A. What could this one be? So it doesn't start with an R. T R E A. Trape. T R A P. Let's go. So, okay, hold on. Focus. So if you think about it, we're only missing one letter here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only need taro. T-A-R. No O. No O. No O. Damn, that was a good guess though. T-A-R. Damn. Tariff. That's not just what tariff. What if we did... What if it's carrot? Like, how do you spell carrot like for diamonds? Right? How do you spell that? Is it, I thought like Hunter Carrot, K-E-R-E-T? That's carrot. Carrot. C-A-R-O-T? C-A-R-O-T? E-T? Carrot? C-A-R-A-T. Oh. Except she said K-A-R-A-T. K-A-R-A-T. We don't have a K yet. A, R, nope, nope. What's a karat? But that's still no E. Oh. How can you have so many pieces of the puzzle and not be able to see the solution? Kakarot. That's way too long. What about Goku's? T A R T A Tarnation. Tawa Tawa Tiwa Tiwai Tiwi Tawi Tawier Tower Tow. That's a word? T-A-W-E-R is a word? T-A no W-E-R. What in the hell is a tower? What is this word? Why is it saying that I can use this word? Anybody ever heard of a tower? No P. No P. I have to see. What? 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 What's a tower? T-A. Okay. A tagger? Nope. Tacker. A taker. Do we have a K yet? Exner, I don't know, girl. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Taker. There's no K. There's no K. What do we got here? I feel good about Taker. What do you think, X-Nerd? Do you like Taker? Could you take her or leave her? I need to know. I like it. I think I'm going to push it. I really feel like I'm going to push it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No! How? 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 No. Wrong. Liar. Liar. How? Oh my gosh. Okay. I was about to lose it. Tabor? Is there a B? Oh, I can't waste all my guesses on this one. Okay. The site is wrong. They don't even know what they're doing. So, what else do we got? We got, all right, so we can go T-E-A. Teach. I like it. Yes! 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 All right. Relax, you guys. Okay, you guys are acting like this is hard. Okay? We got this. Shh. We only have one. We only have one. One guess left. Shh. Shoot! Okay. Dang it! If we would have moved on, we wasted too much time on this BS. Taker, more like lever, okay? That was bull. That was bull, and they know it, we know it. This is gonna be something like taxer or some bullshit. So let's look at this top. Calm down, Marcus. We're good. Easy. Okay, so let's look up here. Let's look at this one. Okay? What do we got? We know we got an A. We know we got an H. We know we got a W, and we know we got an S. So I thought swatch might have been a work. Okay, so we know there's an S. We know there's a W. We know there's something here. We know there's an H there. We haven't used O yet? We have. What's left here now? So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 out of 5 letters. It might be a double A. It might be a double A. But what's double A? No, S-A-A... S-A-A-R-P? SARP? Swa! It could be... No way. S-O-A... Soap. There is always the option of Alt F4. Anybody consider that? No? Just me? Okay. So, what? W? I'm trying to think of a word where A is the third letter after W. X-Nerd. Okay. What could it be? G? F? Have we used F yet? F? R? No. I got nothing. I got nothing for this one. A blank. So something, something, A something H. No C. Oh, I thought that would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. But we know it's not Coach. That sucks. We used an R. We used an R. A bash. Now I know you looked up the answer. What the hell is an abash? And there's no B. Is there a B? So I was curious if there was a double A. But there's no W. Wabash! What the fuck is an abash? I just E. It's not E though. It's not U. F. Not an R. F. A. O. R. No. Oh. Oh, it hurts my whole soul. I'm out of vowels. It means to make someone feel ashamed. Oh, wait. Now I feel like I've heard it. Can you use it in a sentence? What if we did farts? Yeah, I know I'm about at that point too. This is our last guess. Last guess. Let's make it a good one. So if we did T, if we did TA, what could that possibly be? TAMER. No way. Oh, it could be Taxer too. Tanner! Tanner, get your ass over here! You pooped on the edge of the toilet again. I think Tanner's a name. So it's either Tamer or Taxer. What do we want? Do we want the M or the X? Do we want the M or the X? I'm so disappointed. Oi! Now you just got me. Sam J. What's up, brother? But I gotta tell you, first, Lindsay, I don't think the crosstalk is on. Is it? Didn't we try the Z? Yeah. Tater salad is what I like to think. Oh, double letters. That would be so lame. We got Tater, Tamer, Taxer. Taser, it doesn't like Taser. I'm Taxer. Do we believe our friend Sam? Tater salad. Do we do it? I do love taters. Who doesn't love taters? No! What was it? It was Tamer! And that, my friends, is why you always listen to your wife. Swash. Swash was the word. We had a double A. A double A. That's all we had. We had one, or wait. We had a double S. And that's it. We had a double S. I got no excuses. I got no excuses, Tater. We believed in you. Have you tried this week's World Wide Web hunt? I have not, Sam. I've never even heard of it. I've never even heard of it. And that has been, or hold on. I gotta do this right. All right, my friends. Hold on. Let me do this right. All right, okay. You ready? All right, my friends. And that has been Marcus. Apparently doesn't know shit. Yep. It's, you know, we like to have fun here. We really do. We really do. Okay. It's a good time for everybody involved, I do have to say. Let me look it up. Have you World Wide Web Hunt? Because I love new segments. Web Hunt. If this brings me to some meat spin ball swinging thing, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay. What is this? How to play. All right, let's since there's not a big dick swinging, let's see what we got here. Sam, how are you? How is your day going? I hope it's going great. All right. A lot of companies nowadays have a website. This week's theme, companies. The answer is the riddle. The answer to the riddle is hidden somewhere on the company's website. So this is just an ad. So it's just a way to get people to go to people's websites. That's really smart. I wish I'd have came up with that. Because think about that. You come up with this stupid website, and I'm sure it's for fun. I'm about to shit all over it. But you come up with this website, and you go to these companies and say, hey, I guarantee you I can make your website traffic just explode, right? So you go to these people, they pay you an upfront fee, and you essentially make a very simple but very addictive and satisfying to play game just like this, and you're rolling in it, baby. You're rolling in it. But we'll see. We'll see if this game was 50 years or 50. If this game was like 10 years ago, internet, I'd be all about it. But I guarantee you there's just untold amounts of money behind this. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Can you guys read that? Okay. Okay, I created the Mac, phone, pod. Oh, so I'm going to Apple's website. This kept the doctor away. The doctor, big man, he said, oh no. He realized that I'm such an O. So, I'm not going to Apple's website. I got absolutely no respect or love for Apple products. I respect the shit out of what they've done technologically and successfully speaking, but absolutely not. If this was like, if the very first one wasn't taking me to a multi-billion dollar website, I'd be all about it. But this, I'm not gonna go poke around Apple's website and get them a bunch of clicks that they honestly don't deserve at all. So let's see. We'll do it all without. We'll do that without going to the website. You're on there, check. No, head over to the website. No, I'm not going to do that. So doing this kept the doctor away. The doctor big mad. So these are all about grammar. He said, oh, wait, is this a song? He said, oh, no. He realized that I'm such an oh, so. What can I put there? Wait, I said, doctor. He said, keep the breath away. I said, doctor. What's the name of that song? Just to keep him hesitate. I said, doctor. Oh, I got to get the chorus. People started using me. The doctor's big man. He said, oh, no. You can throw apple.com into the web cacher. That way you don't give them the clicks. I don't mind giving these people the clicks. I don't want to give Apple the clicks because Apple paid for this. I truly believe that. I love the idea of it. I wish they wouldn't have done Apple. And I don't care if it's like, oh, you got to pick big websites. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's a billion small websites that could just... They didn't pay for it, so they're not getting the attention. So I want to see if I can figure it out without going there, though. I created, okay. Yeah, apple.com. People started to use me. So, okay. Doing this kept the doctor away. The doctor big mad. He said, oh, no. He realized that I'm such an O. So, is this a song? Is this a song? It sounds like the only place this grammar is allowed is in a song. So he said, oh, no. But I don't think that's the right song. Write your guess here. So, hold on. Where to find the answer? So, where to find the answer on their website? I need to see what an answer is so I know. So, so buy an iPhone. How about that? Like you know, I feel like since it's an ad. Oh, so, okay. So you get to guess more than once. Interesting. My key just fell off. I don't know. Interesting. It's interesting. I love the suggestion. Trust me. Always give me suggestions on things to do, but you never know when the crazy barrier is going to go up. So I'm going to look more into that. And if I like it, you'll definitely see that on the show. Because any of those little fun things are fun. Like GeoGuessr is okay. That one I feel like is just an ad. So I don't really like that. Bless you, wife. So yeah, and I love the idea of a scavenger hunt with Google. That's amazing. The World Wide Web hunt should be for small websites and I mean, they get to do whatever they want. Ultimately, I just think, I personally, how fun would it be to just discover all these super small, but super fun websites? That would be such a hook for that site that it would just, oh man, I really think they're missing a great opportunity by having the very first one that I discovered, at least, on apple.com. And I'm sure kids are different, man. I'm not hip. I don't know what's cool. I'm sure Apple's super cool for some reason. I don't know. But, you know. Gesundhindel, Lindsay. Gesundheidi. I doubt they're getting paid because last week's theme wasn't companies. What was it, Sam? I'm curious. And I'm not a company hater, right? But I also am a firm believer of knowing what's an ad and what's not. So next Friday, on Friday, I'll have to check again. Because if it's cool and that's not the norm, that would be a blast. I love the concept. Because think about how cool, because who's seen geoguessing, or what is it, geocaching, where people go around and leave clues and it's literal treasure hunts that you have to go on, and it's very fun. It's very, very fun. Oh, see, and there we go. So now we're talking, Sam. So on Friday, I'm going to go back, or whenever the new ones are, I'm going to go back and look. I really am. Let's see. Story. We would be starting around 3. We will do an hour or so of just chatting at 2, and then mastermind at 3. Did I miss it? I see them all the time on the TikToks. Are you talking about the World Wide Web thing you see all the time? All right, my friends. Here's the deal. We've been having fun so far, but guess what? We still got shit to learn. Okay? We got one more beautiful segment that I want to share with you, and I feel like it's appropriate because, as a bunch of pretentious assholes on the internet say, we love women here. We love women, right? Right, Lindsay? Right, Lindsay? We love women here. If anybody ever says that to you unironically, just don't be friends with them. No shit. Who doesn't love women? Other than other women, who doesn't love women, right? Some of the best creatures I've ever met in this whole world are women, right? So, in that world, you need to know as much as you can about such a wonderful thing. Right? Because, right, Lindsay, we love women here. We love women here. So, I thought it would be fun to watch a video that has almost 12 million views. And it's all about 10 facts about the female body. Very few people know about. Let's check it out. Watch your eyes, Exner. All right, y'all. So this is 10 facts about the female body.
Facts about the female body very
few people know about. And this is brought to you by The Bright Side. Right? They got 43.7 million subscribers. So either they know what they're talking about or they don't. Either way, let's see what they got.
The human body is truly fascinating. Even though we've come to understand a lot about it, there's still so much more to learn. This
I agree.
is especially true about the female.
So, and outside of the grand mystery that is the female body, one thing that I like to talk about a lot is truly how much we have lost our humility when it comes to knowledge. We think now because we have the internet and we can Google, we know everything. And it is the stupidest mindset to have. The only person that thinks they know everything or has nothing else to learn, or science has solved all the problems, are people that don't know anything about science or discovery. We have no clue about so many things. And so many things that we think we understand are simply theories that have not been tested yet. So just when it comes to being humble, take your humility into the next level and understand that we are constantly evolving our understanding of things. So don't think just because you have access to Google and you can read the summary of a 2,000-page medical journal to form your opinion, you're just wrong. You're wrong.
Female body. It's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. If you're ready to find out more about
the
women
women
and their physiology, then let's get started.
We have been trying to understand women since the dawn of women, okay? We understand that we will never understand you fully. Us men do. But I can tell you, we will always try. We will always try.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and
Agreed.
hit that little notification bell
You
so
should.
that you won't miss any
Wow,
of our
this
new
he
videos.
was so just give you an idea. In 2018 when this came out, apparently he was at like 1.4 million. Yeah, now he's at 43.7. That's amazing. Good for them. That's absolutely amazing.
Number 10. Their necks are more flexible. Have you ever noticed how women and men turn when they're called? Pay attention next time, and you'll see that men turn their whole bodies, while women just turn their heads. The reason for this difference lies in the...
Hold on a minute. Is that true? I turn my neck. I turn my neck all the time. I'm turning my neck to look over here. Now I'm turning my neck to look over here. But am I only turning my neck because I'm thinking about turning my neck? Do dudes typically... Oh my God, I think we do. It very well could, Exner. You may be flexing to the whole new level of flexibility that you never knew existed.
Much more elastic muscle structure in the female body.
I mean, we're thick, you know?
However, this does mean that ladies should be extra careful while turning their heads. According to a study from Loyola University Medical Center,
What'd they say?
women are 1.38 times more likely than men to report neck pain due to cervical
Exner.
degenerative disc disease.
Look, Exner, we're solving all the problems already. You are more prone to neck problems because you're a woman's. So you need to be careful, Exner. Take care of your neck. Take care of your extremely flexible neck. Come on. We're learning all kinds of stuff. Look at this. We are already doing good, right? Exner is about to become the strongest neck person ever. I love this. Let's go.
This condition is a common cause for neck pain, stiffness, burning, or numbness in surrounding tissue. If this sounds familiar? To you, definitely have your doctor check it out immediately.
You heard him.
Number 9. Women have sensitive hearing even while sleeping.
All right. You know why? Babies. I'm saying it right now. It's a baby thing.
Another aspect of being a woman is having way more sensitive hearing, and that's thanks to the evolutionary process.
Of babies?
From a biological point of view, a woman's ear is hypersensitive.
Been there, done that.
Sleep, so that mom can always hear and respond to her.
Well, Exner, you need to show that doctor this video. He clearly has not brushed up on the bright side video, right? He needs to subscribe, like, and get to learning, because some doctor, this dude on YouTube, we already diagnosed you.
Crying baby, if it's in a different room, of course. Anybody, man or woman, would be
I'm a little
awakened by
tired
a baby
guy.
screaming right next to
Those
them.
cheeks.
This sensitivity is mostly to high-pitched noises, so it's not like most women are woken up by every single noise in the night, like a squirrel running up a nearby tree or
I didn't
a
hear
leaf
anything.
falling on the ground. Besides having superpower hearing at night, researchers at Australia's sleep...
Now, hold on a minute. I kind of want to call some bullshit because Lindsay, she could sleep through a rocket launch. So sensitive to what? Exactly. You know, because I would like to say I've been a relatively light sleeper most of my life. And I tend to wake up, you know, ready to ready to kick some ass. And I've had more than my fair share of beautiful women who, none of them compare to Lindsay, of course, but they'll sleep through anything. I just grab a titty and ain't even waking up. With consent, I knew them all.
GP Clinic have confirmed that women are also more prone to have sleep disorders that are often associated with daytime sleepiness. This
Interesting.
in turn, is linked to chronic fatigue, depression, and memory problems.
Oh,
Well,
you poor
win
women.
some, you lose some.
Huh.
Number 8.
Interesting.
One of their breasts is bigger.
Now,
than another.
everybody knows this.
This
everybody
size
knows
difference
this.
can either be practically invisible or pretty noticeable. But either way, there's really nothing to worry about.
Exner, cover your
Nobody has
eyes.
absolutely
Actually,
symmetrical breasts, and there are a lot of different reasons for that.
never
For
mind.
one, it could be a difference
Whoa.
in the volume of breast tissue, the size or shape of
Well,
the breast
yeah.
pocket,
I mean,
or
it's a
even
different
the
size
skin
because it's a different
elasticity of each
size.
breast.
No shit.
Whatever the case, it's completely natural and normal. They're all beautiful
Cupcake
no matter
titties.
what their shape or size, don't you think?
Hold on.
Number 7.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that statement? Because we all know it's just the most true statement in the history of the world. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a bad booby.
7. Women are more rational than men. Despite common opinion that women are more emotional and men are more rational,
I don't know
science
about that.
says Psychologist Stuart Ritchie and his team of researchers
I would disagree
found
with that
the
statement.
human brain has a much thicker cerebral cortex than the male brain does. This is the region
mean,
of the brain associated
You don't judge a person by the size of their cerebral cortex, so not sure why that matters.
with higher scores on a variety of cognitive and general
I feel like most guys' cerebral cortex is plenty big enough. Just want to put that on the record.
intelligence tests. Meanwhile, men have been found to have higher brain volumes, which plays a big role in emotions. So take that, gender stereotype.
Hold on a minute, Mr. Conflating facts that don't necessarily match. So what the fuck does our big dome's volume... He compared our volume size to something that wasn't involving the volume size of the ladies. So as much as I do kind of agree that in emotional situations, a man's emotional response will be higher, I really think that we're not comparing the same thing here, because you're not comparing apples to apples, right? Are we comparing how many times someone gets emotional? Are we comparing how emotional that person gets when they're emotional? Because I would argue that men, when they give into their emotions, it's way more aggressive. It's a much more aggressive feeling of that emotion, because a lot of times it's more suppressed. But with women, they may not fly off to a level 50 as often as dudes, but they'll feel emotions more fully more often. Just a thought.
Types.
Watch and
Number
stream at
6.
118. You're a
Women
legend.
are more prone to having cellulite, and that isn't a bad thing. By modern
I mean, they have
societal
more fat
standards of beauty,
tissue, just in
cellulite is
general.
perceived as something that one should be ashamed of.
Nah.
And the fact that 98%
I disagree.
of people with cellulite are ladies versus only 2% who are men just
Wow.
puts even more pressure on women to look a certain way. But let's start off by getting a couple of things straight. Cellulite isn't a medical term, and it's not
Yeah.
at all a sign of obesity.
It's
or
called
weight
cellulite.
problems. Instead,
Hey,
it's just a
booty!
sign of a mature
Whoa!
female body. According to statistics,
Whoa!
only 1 in 40 women doesn't have
That's
this
a
kind of
jiggle.
accumulation of fat on their upper thighs and buttocks. Yet we still keep hearing about the wrong fat and the built-up toxins that our bodies can't cope with. In fact, fat tissue plays an important role
Okay.
in the production of hormones.
Number 6.
including estrogen.
Okay. Gotcha.
These hormones
Ladies,
promote
don't
the
feel bad.
development and
Gotcha.
maintenance of female characteristics in the human body.
Yep.
So you can imagine how important they are.
Very. Extremely.
Plus, the societal
Booty.
view of cellulite as
Lot of
some
asses
kind
in this one.
unsightly problem isn't even 50 years old. So should we really stress out about it when the stunning Marilyn Monroe didn't? Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. Agreed.
Number 5.
Is that a...
They get drunk.
So really, I guess the fact there that they completely barely even touched on was that 98% of women have cellulite compared to 2% of men. That's wild. And it makes a lot of sense because women are a lot better at making fat cells than men are because fat cells are so important to childbirth. That one was stupid. That was pure, that had nothing to do about anything other than like trying to tell women not to feel bad about cellulite, which is fine, but that's not what this video, I feel. It didn't match the other points up to this one. That one was a really targeted like social issue. Women, you're all beautiful. The only thing that makes you ugly is if you're a bitch or if you're horrible. Don't be either of those. And I promise you have all the right in the world to claim beauty because beauty in the eyes of the beholder. And no matter what, someone will find you beautiful. I know that completely. Because if you're a good person, you're beautiful.
Faster than men.
Pop culture bullshit science, Lindsay.
You've surely noticed that most women have a lower tolerance to alcohol than their male compadres.
Never would have knew that.
This is basically due to the fact that the female body has less water
She
in
is
its
4'1"
tissues than the male body. According to researchers from the University School of Medicine in Trieste, Italy,
Tell me about it.
this difference in water levels means that women get drunk faster because their body are less able to digest the alcohol before it reaches the bloodstream.
Makes sense.
Less water
Makes a lot of sense to show the uterus in such, grand presentation there when we're talking about, drinking.
in the tissues is also connected with the tendency of women to sweat way less than men. This can be a good thing.
Interesting.
But it's also the reason why most ladies don't tolerate the heat so well. Another study at Ireland's School of Medicine and Medical Science.
Hold on a minute. I want to make sure that Lindsay heard that last bit. The whole temperature fluctuation. Like, isn't it interesting how, at least from my perspective, I have never met a girl or a woman's who could regulate their body temperature at all. If it's hot, they're super hot. If it's cold, they might as well be a popsicle. There is no like, hey, we're literally just walking from one door to the other. You don't need to put a jacket on. Just be cold for 3 seconds. Like, oh God, I would rather die, right? So to me, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because if you don't, did they say women have more or less water? I missed if it was more or less. But essentially that does make a lot of sense based off of the water content, how much your body processes that temperature. And with the liquor, that just, that makes sense too. Because,
Science found that because of the lower water level and therefore smaller volume of blood, women also have 12% lower hemoglobin levels than men.
I mean, that makes sense.
Pretty interesting stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Number 4, they form stronger attachments to people. We already mentioned.
All right. Let's see what number 6 crackpot they're doing here.
How studies show that women's brains are built to be more rational. But that doesn't mean that their emotional side is lacking.
Nope, not saying that.
Women connect with people on a much deeper level than men do. And scientifically speaking, it's because they have higher oxytocin levels.
The good old
Is the
oxytocin.
so-called love or cuddle hormone. And
Cuddle.
it's released when you bond with someone socially.
Well, I can tell you, if oxytocin is the cuddle chemical, you better hook up a tap to me, because I could pull that shit out by the gallon. Okay, I'm a cuddle. I love to cuddle. Okay, you think I love to cuddle? You see Lindsay. I can't out cuddle her, and that is saying something. Okay, I am the Usain Bolt of cuddle. I could get in. I'm a hugger like you wouldn't believe. I could hug a complete stranger and make them fall in love with me in a heartbeat. Okay, so I'm just saying, if anybody needs the oxytocin, come to Captain Cuddle over here, because I got you.
It promotes attachment, solidifies relationships, and eases stress. It's also responsible for creating mother-child bonds and even for breastfeeding. So if you need
Top tier
some
cuddle.
emotional support, call a gal pal.
Well, duh.
Number 3, women's bodies keep changing even into their 20s.
Wow.
If you think that once
Aw,
puberty's over,
no.
your body is done going through major changes, then
No.
think again.
Poor doll.
Women's bodies continue to change and grow even into their 20s. That's some good news for you if you've had some crazy, irresponsible teen years as far as healthy habits are concerned. It's never too late to improve
It's
your
never
lifestyle,
too late to
as
do some
cliche as
yoga.
it might sound.
Hey,
You've
look down
gotta
my
eat
shirt,
healthy.
everybody.
Include more bananas and almonds in your diet since they're rich in bone strength and
And they also happen to look exactly like penis and testicles. So, ladies, here's a few other tips. If you want the Marcus tips on what you should eat, okay, I need you to eat a lot of bananas, okay? I need you to eat a lot of peaches. Definitely as many eggplants as possible, okay? Now, cucumbers, of course. Now, the best thing about cucumbers is you want to make sure you peel them with your teeth, okay? That's the most important thing because you really got to work on that because it's just good for you. It's good for you. It's good for you, okay? So as you eat these foods to keep your ever-changing body changing, you just make sure that they all are phallic-shaped and encourage oral stimulation. And you will be as healthy as you possibly could be.
calcium. That's especially useful for the ladies since women are more prone to bone health issues like osteoporosis.
That's true.
Later in life.
That is true.
Exercising is all.
My theory on that, it has to do because they sacrifice their bone health to produce milk. And even if no science backs that up, it would make a lot of sense because at the end of the day, you got to make that shit from something.
Also a great way to strengthen your muscles and keep you mobile. But it's not only about the body.
Aw.
The brain changes.
We can
too.
cut Alexander.
More
Lindsay's great at it.
Your prefrontal cortex keeps
I'm watching those
developing
hands,
into your
though.
20s, which means that chances are you'll get better at decision making during this period.
Aw, believe in yourselves, women's.
Number 2, their brains are more intricately hardwired.
I bet.
Dr. Ragini Verma, a professor at University of Pennsylvania,
Okay.
together with her team of researchers, used special imaging technology to study the neural pathways in the brains of
isn't that so
428
cool?
males and 521 females aged 8 to 22.
Seems unfair.
And they came to some interesting conclusions.
Tell me about it.
It
I gotta
turns
know.
out that the left and right hemispheres in women's brains are more interconnected than those of men. This means that women are faster at socially
Whoa!
connecting with
Easy!
people and get used
You're gonna
to
get a
your
mosquito
food
bite.
much easier. Sounds like the scientific
Where did this guy get this
explanation of why
footage?
Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Our brains just work differently. Number 1. Blonde hair is more common among Caucasian women than Caucasian men. According to a
Real
study
blondes?
published in Nature Genetics, women of European
Look how happy
descent
she
are
is.
twice as likely to be natural blonde compared to men, while Caucasian
Whoa.
men are 3 times more likely to have
That dude
black
definitely
hair
has
than
like
women.
Spanish.
The cause of these trends is still unknown, but the researchers do have some theories. They
Hey.
think it's probably due to the fact that blonde genes present at birth are more persistent in females and usually disappear in males as they grow up. In mice studies, the scientists also found pigment genes to be linked with stress and hormones. Again,
Interesting.
these are all just educated guesses. As for now, experts are calling this phenomenon an intriguing mystery.
Okay. I would
Speaking of
agree.
mysteries, we have a little bonus for you.
Tell
The
me!
enigma of female body language. Whether or not it's scientific fact or guesswork based on reoccurring trends, a woman's body language can say a lot about her feelings. For example, if a woman is interested in what her conversation partner
So, okay, hold on. So going back to this right here. That is just something to see up close, isn't it? I mean, first of all, this chick has inward facing lips. So like, I mean, they could have picked a little more pouty. But that's outside of this. It's something about how like just all up in our face these lips are. That just, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not pleasing. It's not good. And her lips are chapped, I'm pretty sure. These are the lips you got. You couldn't have hit me with some better lips. But also, the whole point that I was actually thinking about is who else thought of Rocky Horror Picture Show? Immediately. Let's do the time warp again. Right? Just put your hands on your hips. Right? So, that's where I went. I wanted to share that with you guys.
a lot about her feelings. For example, if a woman is interested in what her conversation partner is saying, she tends to stand with her shoulders lowered and her hands clasped together. On the contrary, arms crossed over the chest show she'd rather be elsewhere than talking to a certain person. Keeping your hands below chin level and visible.
So what happens if they're
attractive
like
and polite in all kinds of situations, including social,
Is that a thing?
business, and romantic ones? Well, our body can definitely reveal more about us than even we know. Or
So the amount of, and I know I'm picking apart about the stupid things, but the amount of videos that this homie used with chicks or women's just wide open, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if you girls think about how often your legs open. And I mean this the nice way possible. I do. I think about how much my legs open. I try hard not to just present her to the world. But here's a bonus fact. I think women are more comfortable with exposing, not visually, but not protecting their we'll call it a hoo-ha, than men. I think that a big reason why a lot of men don't sit with their legs wide open all the time is because we constantly want to protect our twigs and berries. I mean, doesn't that make sense? But compared to ladies, like, you don't see a lot of dudes on a beach, their fingers out, squatting, vagina open. It's less common. Most things that guys do have their legs closed so we can protect the boys.
mean to show. So, which of these facts surprised you the most?
I like that.
Tell me.
I like that a lot. That was good. That was a good video. Fun, lighthearted, but mostly educational. I think we learned some symbology there. Symbologically. What do you call that? Symbologically. Symbologically. Crab people. Now, I didn't say anything about crabs there, Exeter. Not a single word was spoken. Shit. Oh my gosh. All right. And that, my friends, was Markus Knows Stuff. All right, jeez. Oh man, so how was that? What was Marcus reacting to like? Did we like it? Did we hate it? Was it stupid? Was it good? You know, what exactly did we like about it? Because I you know what my favorite part was? It's this part. I don't know what it is about that lady in the back just dancing that makes me laugh so much. You know why? Because I picture recording it. That's what makes me laugh. Because I picture like, okay, no. You got to dance a little more slow and like, now I hold the ball up higher. Because, you know, we see the final product, but the way to produce stuff like that is so silly. I love it. I love it. Whew. She was Doom, the crab dance. Oh, she was doing the crab dance. Exner, I can't believe how late you're up. You're a trooper, my dear. You know that? You're a legend of legendariness. Okay. That was fun, though.
Woken up by
I had a good time.
Night, like
Would you stop talking about that, please, sir? They did a great job. I love that. That was fun. That was nice and educational. And it was just a good time, I think, for all to be had. Oh, they did a great job. A good time for all. A glorious time to be had by all. And a wonderful time to be had by some. But one thing I must say, my friends.
Oh, there you are.
Is we have a couple choices. And you know who I think I'm going to bring y'all to? Well, let me see. We're going to bring you guys to our beautiful friend, our compatriot, our compadre. He's a nice dude. He's doing Taco Tuesday. He's playing Jackbox. And we ultimately just enjoy what he does. So go say hi to our friend, Dar Sticks. Y'all are legends. Y'all make me so happy. And I am just truly proud to be able to say that that didn't work. Where is my chat? Chat. Whoops. I don't know how to do the raid. So, Exner, all you beautiful people that came in before and are hanging out and lurking. I don't know how to start this raid. I lost my chat somehow. But all I can tell you is if this thing automatically happens at some point, I can say that I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that it happened. I'm happy that you're happy. And I really hope it just kind of raids on its own. So when we see you next time, remember, you can only be cool until you're not cool. And as soon as you're not cool, you're frantically trying to figure out how to add the chat feature to... You think it works? Are we rating? I don't think I am. How do I add chat to this fucking thing? Did we raid?